The 60 member practicing at the dojo. In 1999, Detroit Kendo Dojo began what has now become an international event, the Detroit Open Kendo Tournament, bringing in practice from all over the United States, and Canada, and Japan.
Let's go!
Now, Kendo is a martial art symbolizing the spirits of the warrior more than the art of symbolizing the spirit of the warriors more than the art of Kendo or the way of the sword. Although the metal sword has been replaced by bamboo, all other aspects of the samurai spirit live on the practice of Kendo. There are estimately 1.7 million Kendo practitioners in Japan right now. These include both adults and children. The age ranges are from 7 years old to, 88 years old. And today we would like to demonstrate to you what typical Kendo practice for children will look like in Japan. The roots of Kendo lie in the combat between samurai warriors who are trained to use their sword to cut each other down. But over the years, Kendo developed into a martial art which is as much about mental discipline as it is about actual combat. And Kendo is a one-on-one martial art and fought barefoot. Practitioners wear protective equipment modeled after samurai armor and fight with bamboo sword. Now, landing a perfectly coordinated blow on the opponent is called ippon. A score of 1 point. The first to score 2 points wins the match. Now, ippon can be scored by hitting various strike zone. The first blow to the head, a technique called men. To score ippon, the blow must land on the forehead. The second strike zone, known as a kote, it is the forearm or wrist on either arm. Third is a blow to the trunk called do. This requires the shinai to be swung down in an angle, striking either left or right side across ippon, but hitting in the center doesn't count. The fourth strike zone is the throat or tsuki. This is required a thrust to the center of the throat. It is a small target and potentially dangerous, so this is considered an advanced technique. The special clothing and protective gear are worn. The dogi hakama, those are the clothes that is made by cotton shirt and wide pleated pants. Or this outfit protective equipment is worn. The helmet are made by rigid metal grill to guard the face. The rest of it is made of thickly padded clothes and also protecting the throat and shoulder. The chest protector covers the torso and mid-body. It has a hard central portion, traditionally made of decorative bamboo. The lower body and the waist protector is made of the flexible fabric so that the leg can move freely. The protective gloves cover the hand and wrist. These are considered constructed of multiple layers of cloth and leather, and are designed to allow the hands to move easily. Now the weapon used in Kendo is a bamboo sword called a shinai, modeled after the sword used by samurai warriors. It is a hollow cylinder made of 4 shafts of split bamboo. The binding cord runs the length of the shinai, corresponding to the flat top of the sword blade. The opposite side is the striking edge. Now, just by making contact with the sword on one of these areas is not enough to score a point, usually. There are 3 conditions that must be met for a point to be awarded. These are known as Ki, Ken, Tai, or spirit, swordsmanship, and stance. Ki means spirit or will. A blow struck with the spirit is indicated by a fierce shout as the blow lands. Next is Ken, meaning a swordsmanship. To score a point, the correct part of the shinai must strike the target, close to the tip, and using the leading edge, opposite of the binding cord. The front end of the shinai must land squarely on the target. Third is Tai or body. You must have the correct stance at the moment the ball is landing. The leg should be open in a long stride with the arm extended. Having landed on a blow, the attacker does not relax. Full concentration is essentially at all times. So the fighter must assume the correct stance. He, Kentai, spirit, swordsmanship, and stance, and Kendo, each these 3 must be the right for a point to be awarded. Now, the history of a Kendo. Kendo translated to the English is the sway of the sword. It is a Japanese martial art used today to human characters through the application of principle of the katana or sword. Kendo is being dated back over 800 years ago in Japan as a form of training for the samurai. Today, it has evolved into a way of living that succeed generation can learn and share together. The aim is to develop a rich outlook on life and be able to put the culture of Kendo to use, thereby benefiting from its value or daily life through an increase in social favor. to demonstrate in the same rank match. Practicing of the same rank match. Now in Kendo there is a ranking of going down by Q to Dan. Q it is gone by Go-Q, Yon-Q, San-Q, Ni-Q, Ik-Q. And this in English it means 5Q, Yon-Q, 4Q, 3Q, 2Q, and 1Q. Now after the Q it will be going to Dan. And down will become by 1Dan, 2Dan, 3Dan, 4Dan, 5Dan, 6Dan, 7Dan, and 8Dan. In English it means 1Dan, 2Dan, 3Dan, 4Dan, 5Dan, 6Dan, 7Dan, 8Dan.
Stop.
Now in Kendo there is called Reiko. Reiko is one of the etiquette and respect for your partner is paramount. You have noticed certain aspects of the rei throughout the demonstration. There are many types of rei. There is rei for entrance and exiting of the dojo, beginning and ending of the practice, and match, and proper sitting. There are numerous acts of rei traditionally to Kendo. They may appear very exaggerating and sometimes uncomfortable to some people. However, they are the foundation of our relationships, practiced and traditional to Japan. In short, Reiko exists for people to practice and complete with a mutual understanding and respect for one another and their development. As you can see, Kendo is pretty demanding discipline, which is a quite natural when you consider that it is derives from the combat between samurai warriors, who lives depending on the mastery of this technique. Of course, there is no actual killing in Kendo, but the mindset is very much kill or be killed, just as in the many martial arts. The training of your own mind is considered more important than defeating the opponent in Kendo.